Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for June 2025. I'm going to pull an 8-card spread, see who shows up in your reading with romantic interest in you, whether it's someone brand new or someone that you already currently know. I will definitely do my best to see who's all around you, what their story is with you, what their intentions are with you, how you both feel about one another throughout the month of June. Just please keep an open mind that I do get very nosy in these readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat my messages. So please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Alright, so enough about that. Let's get into your reading, Virgo. Please tap into the energy of Virgo today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What do we have for Virgo, please? Virgo, love, June 2025. What is their tarot reading forecast? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. Alright, so the person heading your way, how do they feel about you deep down this month? We have the Magician, their intentions towards you, the 3 of Wands, their behavior and actions towards you, the Judgment card, your feelings towards this person, the Hermit, that's your major arcana, and so is the Magician, your major arcana, along with Gemini. The potential challenge you might encounter this month, the 9 of Cups, Piscean energy, and your outcome for June 2025, we have the 7 of Cups, that's more water energy coming through. Your advice, Virgo, we have the Lovers card, major arcana for Gemini. So a lot of Virgo, Gemini, and Scorpio coming through. It doesn't mean that you're dealing with any of those placements. It's just telling me that those zodiac signs are very important for you and your growth this month, Virgo. What's the overall energy influencing you? The 2 of Cups. Now with the 2 of Cups being the overall energy influencing you this month, this is telling me that in June, a very important relationship is going to be, coming towards the forefront. There's someone that you're connecting to. The 2 of Cups comes in when we're coming to some sort of mutual agreement with somebody that we share feelings for, we respect, and appreciate. Some of you Virgos may be dealing with a connection that's very unique to you, where it's very different from any other type of relationship you've ever had. Okay? Influencing it is the Strength card, major for Leo. So let's break this down. I feel like you've got someone here that's having like a huge realization to something to do with the 2 of you in June. I just need more context to see if this is someone that's been in your life for a while or if this person just pretty much showed up relatively recently and they're trying to figure things out with you during real time. Okay? For some reason, my words are jumbly. It's not usually how I talk. Maybe someone's having trouble expressing to you in words what they're wanting out of this whole situation. As I'm about to dive into your person's feelings, I see the Wheel of Fortune card and the 10 of Pentacles. Both cards talk about long-lasting impacts on our lives. When I look at the Wheel of Fortune, it talks about your life reaching a turning point where something big needs to happen in order to redirect you, it feels like. Like our life is filled with a handful of, moments that changes our life in a big way. And the Wheel of Fortune comes in when you're reaching that point where there's some sort of life event that's going to help shapeshift you in a new direction is what it feels like, Virgo. And that 10 of Pentacles talks about building a future with somebody. You might be becoming more official with somebody around this time frame is kind of what this is telling me. Clarify the Magician for how this person feels about Virgo in June 2025, please. The 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. This person wants to give to this because they feel like it would give back to them, but they don't know how to go about it. They're feeling really in their head about how you see things and what their next step should be. Okay? Now, with the Magician being the original feelings that I had for them, this is telling me that they feel like they've got all the tools needed to make something work the way that they are wanting it to work, but they're having a difficult time understanding how to use the tools. Like you can have the tools to do something, but if you don't really know how to use the tools, you could end up screwing it up. I've said this before. I don't know if it was for a Virgo reading or I don't remember. But I remember doing this demonstration where you can give someone a toolbox with all the tools that they need to build a house and be like, here you go, build a house. But if you don't know how to use the tools or which tool is for what part of the home, then you're just going to have a mess. right? So in June, somebody feels like they've got all the tools needed to build something with you throughout the month of June, but they're confused on how to get started. And I feel like their intentions is to explore this with you and see what you do next. It's kind of like they're trying to follow your lead. They're trying to follow your lead. Like they feel like you've got a good head on your shoulders. You seem to know what's the right thing for you to do. This is someone that at least has observed you enough to know that you do, you know, follow your intuition and you are someone with a good head on your shoulders. I mean, with the Two of Cups being you guys' overall energy, it does look like you guys have a mutual dynamic together. You may be very emotionally compatible. All right. I'm also getting equally yoked. Clarify the Magician or the Hermit as Virgo's feelings for this person. Why the Magician for how Virgo feels about this person? This is you guys talking to each other. It's strong Mercury energy. And Mercury governs our thoughts, the way we communicate to people, the way that we communicate to the universe and to ourselves. I see a lot of texting back and forth between you and this person. Clarify the Hermit for how Virgo feels. The Three of Wands. You guys are mimicking each other, I swear. So with your feelings for this person, Virgo, being the Hermit and the Three of Wands, you're also waiting to see what this person does. It's like you both want the other person to make the first move in a direction, and then the other person will follow along. I don't know what this move is. I don't know if it's to move in with each other. I don't know if it's to become more official, whether it's to talk about marriage. Whatever it is, you both want it. You're just waiting on the other person to initiate. It's kind of what that feels like. Clarify that Two of Cups. Clarify that Two of Cups. Clarify that Two of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords to the Two of Cups as the overall energy shows me that you both are very curious about each other. You both are interested in learning more about each other and deepening you guys' bond over time. This does feel like it's a new connection, Virgo. It doesn't feel like anyone from your past. It feels like someone that you're in that early stages of really getting to know one another, and everyone is following each other's lead, not wanting to mess up. And this person's really trying to use their judgment. Really trying to use their judgment. Three of Cups. Some of you guys may have started off as friends first, or you've been dating for a few months. Give me another card on the overall energy, please, for Virgo and this person. I do get that you guys like each other. We have the Justice card, major for Libra, and the Fool. Yeah, Virgo, this feels like a connection that's trying to get off the ground, and this person's trying to figure out how to take their best foot forward and not push you away. It's kind of like they're not sure what you're wanting, and all of a sudden my throat is getting like I'm having trouble talking and having trouble communicating. I almost feeling like there's like a feather in my throat, and I was fine a moment ago. So it almost feels like this person wants to tell you something, Virgo, and they're waiting to see what you do first, and then you're doing the exact same thing. I feel like you both are worried about messing something up, and with the Nine of Cups being in the blockage position, you both are feeling very satisfied and content with the relationship as it is right now, but you both are having trouble advancing it for some reason. It's like both are fearing being vulnerable first, because the Nine of Cups is feeling really happy. I mean, picture this, you and this person. But what's challenging you guys is getting beyond that Nine of Cups stage and going right into the Ten of Cups, which is building a long-term relationship with someone. It feels like you guys want to have that talk about being official. That's what it feels like. It's like I can see you guys sitting down and both talking, and someone waiting on the other person to freaking spit it out is kind of what I'm getting. But the Fool talks about a new start, a new chapter. And judging by this art depiction, it looks like someone's feeling something strong for another person and really wanting to get this going, and does not want to risk losing the opportunity and having it be a missed opportunity. Clarify the Three of Wands as this person's intentions. Why the Three of Wands? The Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have met at the workplace, or you work together very well, or you met through networking with other friends. Maybe you have mutual friends, go to the same gym together, hang out at the same spots. Three of Pentacles. All of a sudden I'm getting cold. But the Three of Pentacles has intentions. That's the intent to cooperate. That's the intent to collaborate. And the Three of Wands is being open to exploring what's beyond what's in front of them right now. It's like this person's looking further beyond where they're at with you right now and seeing a bigger picture. And the Four of Wands comes out after the Three of Wands. And you both have the Three of Wands, indicating that you both see beyond what's in front of you guys right now. You guys see, the situation going far. You guys see the situation going far. Two of Cups again. But who's going to speak up about it first? I'm strongly getting the talk, Virgo, where you and this person are just like, all right, when do we talk about this? When do we talk about being together? When do we talk about being exclusive, moving in together? I don't know what the topic is. It's going to be different for many Virgos. Many different Virgos are at different stages in their relationship with this person. But what is becoming consistent is that this is a new relationship. It doesn't feel like an ex coming back. It doesn't feel like there's been a lot of bad blood between the two of you. It feels like your story hasn't been written yet, Virgo. And that Magician is like a blank canvas waiting to be written on. A blank sheet of paper ready to be typed on. Clarify that Nine of Cups. I'm strongly getting a Virgo that is craving to just like have their, life move forward. You don't want to be stuck in the rear view at all is what I'm getting off of a Virgo right now. You're like, to heck with the past. I don't want anything to do with my past. I'm going to learn from my past, but I don't want to repeat the past. Why the Nine of Cups? Six of Swords. Now with the Six of Swords showing up in the challenge position, someone doesn't want to rock the boat. The Six of Swords is all about peace and tranquility, moving on from stressful times, moving on from chaos in one's life. It's a very calm energy to be in, okay? And you both look very calm with the whole situation around this month. And someone, for some reason, feels like talking about where the relationship is going could be a recipe for disaster. It's like someone's gotten so preconditioned to feel like anytime they bring up where's this relationship going, it leads to getting ghosted. It leads to someone pulling away. It leads to someone shutting the other out, and it unfolds everything that one was planning. It feels like that, whether that's your person, Virgo, or you. Someone's in this mindset of, every time I start to bring up the fact that I want to take something serious, all of a sudden my person starts to pull back. All of a sudden I don't hear from them anymore. All of a sudden I get ghosted, or they say that they're not interested. I'm scared. I'm getting someone scared of going there with that topic in fear of it not being mutual. But when you got the Two of Cups repeatedly coming out, that's telling me that it's felt mutual. It's mutual. This person is having like a huge realization or wake-up call to something that they feel like they need to decide and act on. But there's that trepidation of, what if I don't get the response I want from Virgo? Sometimes the judgment can talk about apologies, but I'm not getting that you guys had any conflict. If you did have some conflict and you guys are trying to move on from that, but are struggling with it, someone may be wanting to apologize, but I'm not getting that. That's not what I originally got intuitively. I'm not getting that at all. Get the Star card. Clarify the Judgment card. And then I see the Ace of Wands. Someone here feels like you've got a great smile. A great smile, or you just have this way about you, Virgo, where you make a room so much freaking brighter just by your presence. I feel like it's the way you carry yourself is what this person is telling me. You carry yourself in a way that makes them feel calm and relaxed, not like they have to be something that they're not to be in your company. And I feel like they really like that, and they're worried about risking losing that if you don't want the same things as them. Like for some reason, someone's worried about being friend zone, or this connection started off as a friendship and someone's really wanting to take it to someplace more romantic if it hasn't reached a date yet. But I am getting that there has been a date already. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Yeah, someone's got a really great smile. I keep on getting that. Just like one of those smiles that just, you know, their whole face lights up when they smile. And it has nothing to do with, you know, having perfect teeth or anything like that. Like someone's got like one of those smiles that may be contagious. Clarify that Judgment, please. Clarify that Judgment, please. The Tower. Oh, my Lanta. Having the Tower clarifying the Judgment card. The symbolism of this card is like really what's speaking right now. The Tower in this situation almost feels like one of those unexpected rip the band-aid moments. Almost like all right, this is going to sound weird, Virgo. It's almost like one of those moments where someone just tells the other person, blurts it out how much they care about someone or wants to be with someone during like an unexpected, like not pre-planned. Like spur of the moment, someone just rips the band-aid and says what they really want to say so that they don't change their mind. It's one of those wake-up call moments where it's like, I gotta say it, I gotta say it, I gotta say it, rip the band-aid, boom. I love you, or I want to be with you, or I think we should be serious together. I think we should move in together. It feels like one of those, it has to be unplanned in order for it to go the way that someone is hoping it goes. Like I'm strongly getting somebody here that when they plan to express something, that's when they feel like they mess things up. But when they just go with the flow and just say, F it, I'm gonna trust the process, and if I feel the urge to say it out loud, I'll say it out loud. Because if someone mentally prepares for it, that's when it comes out all jumbled. All you know, like marble mouth. Word salad. You make someone nervous, Virgo. But the good way. The good way. I'm getting like someone falling in love here. I feel like it's the both of you. I feel like it's the both of you. And you got to ask yourself if you really want to be with this person too. I got the 2 of Wands on the bottom. This is my talking stage card. It's my we're planning our future stage card. Clarify Virgo's outcome. Why the 7 of Cups? This is showing me that you got more options available to you. Not saying that you got to line up with different people that you're dating. No. It's letting me know that if you don't agree with what this person has to offer as being a part of your future, you don't have to settle, you don't have to say yes, but if you want to say yes, the option is yours. Clarify the 7 of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So your outcome for June 2025, Virgo, shows me you being hit with a lot of information, Queen of Swords, where you have to, you know, make some decisions. But the person that you're dealing with, I feel like is someone that you're very attracted to, and you guys have really good chemistry, but may not be as confident on the inside as they portray on the outside. And you might read through that, but you also appreciate that this person is humble enough to, you know, be nervous around you, be nervous to open up to you. Something like that. It's like you kind of like, it's endearing to you, Virgo, is what I'm getting off of this. It's very endearing that this person could showcase a lot of confidence for themselves and in their relationship, but when it comes to opening up and telling you how they feel and what they want, they get nervous. It's cute. At least in your eyes, it's cute. But it might also get sometimes annoying when you want them to take the lead and not expect you to take the lead. But looking at this art depiction, there is someone kind of taking the lead here, but you guys are holding each other's hand. I don't know if you can tell, but right here, I don't know if you can tell. Let me give you a close-up. It looks like the feminine energy right here is a little bit further out in her stance, than to the masculine energy. The masculine energy is a little bit behind, a little bit more, as if the feminine energy is like leading the masculine. It has nothing to do with gender. We all carry masculine and feminine energy. It's telling me that the feminine energy is being guided to lead in this situation. And I got the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands right here. So even though both are meant to be partners and equal partners, where they take turns, who leads, who doesn't, depending on whose strengths and weaknesses. In this situation, for the outcome in June, Virgo, it looks like the feminine energy is being guided to take the lead here. But it also feels like when the feminine energy does take the lead, that's when the masculine energy says, you know what, this is my moment, and just says it all. So maybe that's a sign for you to initiate the conversation, and then that's going to lead to the, moves into a segue of this person, talking about what's going on here. Wow, I hope this is all making sense. Clarify Virgo's advice. Why the Lovers? The Hermit and Virgo energy. And the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Virgo, what they're showing me is that there's a couple different paths opening up for you, especially with that Seven of Cups. And each path is going to lead to a different outcome, right? One could lead to you having a successful relationship with someone. The other outcome could be you just being focused more on your spiritual journey at this time and not wanting to give so much of your thought and time and energy to a relationship. And the other path, I don't know, it's looking like there's something being built here. That Four of Wands is what you're waiting on right here and what this person's open to exploring. So you've got a couple different choices. Focus on you and your own spiritual development and growth, or focus on this relationship going forward. I mean, you can do both. You can connect with this person, give it your all, while also making sure that you're spending time for yourself. I need a few more clarifiers, and then I'm going to pull from my what could be potentially blocking you from finding true happiness in your love life with a person or within yourself. And then I'll pull your person's hidden message. Yeah, this feels like new love written all over it. I felt so like nervous and butterfly-y while I was doing this reading, as if it's in that early stage of developing, like the first 3 months. It feels like that. Like there's a lot of flirting going on here. My energy feels very light and fun, like I'm flirting with someone. For zodiac signs that came through, I'm still going to clarify, but I want to bring up the main ones that are coming through. I get Scorpio energy strongly. Aries is here, Gemini is here, Virgo is here, Leo is here, and Libra. But it could be any zodiac sign. Please give me more on this situation. King of Pentacles. I do have someone very career focused heading your way. This is someone that might be a business owner or is working their way up in their company. It's someone successful or someone that's meant to be successful. And then I got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands talks about confidence. It talks about going where you feel, you're just feeling like you're able to just be yourself. The Queen of Wands loves to be where she could be herself. So we got a lot of King energy and a lot of Queen energy in this reading, indicating that I've got two people that are coming in a mature way and being ready for what a relationship requires. I only saw one page. Pages are underdeveloped emotions, underdeveloped characters in our lives where there's still some growing to do. But the fact that I'm getting a lot of King and Queen energy tells me that you and another person are very stable in your own energies. You're just trying to find a mate. You're just trying to find the one that you can now enjoy your life with. And there's a lot of shy energy going on here. And it's going to take someone to really step up here and initiate. I feel like this person's waiting for you, but it does feel like out of nowhere someone just says to themselves, F it, let's do it. Let's tell Virgo how we feel. Anything else? Ten of Pentacles. Someone wants a long-term future. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, that's building a life with someone 10 plus years, that's building security, that's building just feeling like everyone's knowing their place to make everything feel like a success. High Priestess on the bottom, Knight of Cups. Virgo, it feels like you're about to get into a new relationship. I had this message for Taurus, so I'm not sure if you're dealing with a Taurus. Let me see what could be blocking you. It just feels like you and another person are getting ready to have that conversation about taking something more serious. But someone is just like not wanting to mess up. Someone was given all the tools, but is trying to figure out how to use those tools to build what they're wanting to build. Too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. That could be you or for the cross watcher, but I am getting a lot of growth between two people in this reading today. A lot of growth where there could be a whole family built, whether it's just you and this person and some pets, kids, extended family, I don't know, but someone needs to not feel like they have to try too hard. Just because one doesn't know how to use all the tools right away, try it one tool at a time. One of those tools could be using the tool of communication, being open and communicating what's on your mind, you know, communicating from the heart, things like that. One day at a time. Doesn't have to be too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Someone really wants to express themselves, but, you know, may feel like they don't have like a place for themselves to like speak up uninterrupted. So I don't know if someone's trying to get their words out but may feel distracted by all the, you know, communication surrounding them. Okay? And maybe needing a quiet space to do this. Like maybe someone does better when they're private, you know, not around a whole group of people, one-on-one. Like having a nice sit-down coffee with somebody. Okay, someone gets overwhelmed when there's a lot of energy around them. Okay? Alright, so I hope this made sense. Let's get your person's hidden message for those of you who may be in a more complex situation where there could be no contact, or everyone's just like not really saying too much. But based off of this reading, it feels like I was tapping into a Virgo that is dating someone brand new, and feelings are starting to develop, and people are getting excited but also nervous on what the other person is thinking and feeling. And it feels like it's the start of something really strong. Please rock that like and subscribe button, Virgo. If you haven't already, I appreciate it. If you like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I post on YouTube, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read, where I dive into you and your person's energy for the next 7 days to see what's going on. I will leave in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did. It's good for the week. It's brand new. So all you have to do is click on that All Signs video and go to the Virgo timestamp, and boom, you get another lover, you know, for the up to the first week of June. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Some of you Virgos, you've got somebody that may have friend zoned this because they didn't know how to really connect with their feelings or express the feelings that they were having for you, and may have just friend zoned this because the feelings became all too much. Some people can be like that. It's like, whoa, I don't know how to handle these feelings. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Yeah, I'm strongly getting a Virgo that is in the same friendship circle as this person. Like you guys are really connected in your community with other people. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. You might be waiting on this person to like challenge themselves instead of just depending on you to initiate everything, for you to be the one that fixes everything and opens up and gets everything going, gets the ball rolling. You may be wanting this person to like step out of their comfort zone. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what the reading was telling me anyway, Virgo. Virgo, this is one of the best readings I've done for you in a very long time. This was nice. It's a nice little break from all the hectic readings that I've been doing lately. It feels like new love. All right, so I hope it helps. Don't force the message. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll see you in a few days for your next weekly update. All right, Virgo, later, Gators. Namaste.